are watching Hallabol, our English news bulletin at this moment, and this is Rashmi here with you. Before moving to the details, let's have a look at the headlines.
Pradesh Congress head office turned into haunted house under acting President Kanti Vishwas. Congress Chief Rahul Gandhi discussed economic conditions of the country with industrialist Rajiv Bajaj. Journalist attacked by Yogi Sena in the capital city Agartala. All India State Government Employees Federation staged silent protest for 15 minutes in the heart of the city. Retailers and small street vendors facing disruption in services due to lockdown.
Now the news in details. Footage depicted on the screens of Hallabol shows the current critical scenario of Pradesh Congress under the leadership of acting Pradesh Congress President Kanti Vishwas. The existence of the party in Tripura will be in danger if the All India National Congress Committee does not take any step to revive it.
Tripura Pradesh Congress head office located at Post Office Chomani area of the capital city under acting President Kanti Vishwas remains locked almost major days in a week. The ground floor office room where the party members and leaders used to come and sit for various discussions remains locked most of the day under acting President Kanti Vishwas, following which the members of the party and supporters do not visit the party head office like previous times. The party head office, which used to be filled with chaos and discussions of Congress party leaders, members and supporters, has now turned into a haunted house. Saturday, Sunday, when the High Court remains closed, acting President Kanti Vishwas, along with his group of 10 to 12 people, opens the party head office for few hours. The party head office, which used to remain open from morning 10 am to 10 pm in the night, now remains open only on Saturday, Sundays from 10 am in the morning to 2 pm in the afternoon under acting President Kanti Vishwas. Many party supporters and sympathizers returned back empty-handed without getting any help and finding the office doors closed. Storm and rain damaged the signboard of Congress Bhavan head office last month, but acting President Kanti Vishwas showed no concern to repair it till now. The pride of the party, that is the party flag which used to be raised every day as a tradition on the topmost part of the building, cannot be seen anymore nowadays under Tripura Pradesh Congress acting President Kanti Vishwas. All this has led to a position of doubt on the existence of Congress party in Tripura among majority of Congress leaders, members, supporters and sympathizers. They are questioning the fact whether the party could any day revive its existence in Tripura once again under the rule of acting President Kanti Vishwas. Starting from block district presidents to Pradesh Congress office bearers, no one is able to visit the head office as the office doors remains closed all the time under acting President Kanti Vishwas. From 17 December 2019, when Kanti Vishwas had been appointed as the acting president of Tripura Pradesh Congress, no enthusiasm or passion regarding the party could be seen among the party leaders, members and supporters till date. Along with 12 to 12 members, acting Pradesh Congress President Kanti Vishwas is running the Pradesh Congress party in the state. Centering this, the members and leaders of the party along with majority of the people of the state believes that the national party that had a firm root in the soil of Tripura has now turned into a mere group of 10 to 12 members under acting President Kanti Vishwas. The party has turned into a laughing stock for the common people of the state. If the All India Congress Committee does not take any immediate strict steps to revive the Pradesh Congress in Tripura, in the next few months, the existence of the party will be in critical danger situation. The footage depicted on the screens of Hallabol depicts the present scenario of Pradesh Congress under acting President Kanti Vishwas. Bureau Report, Hallabol.
Congress chief Rahul Gandhi had a detailed conversation with industrialist Rajiv Bajaj, wherein they detailed the current economic condition of the country and impact of coronavirus on the lives of the people.
Thursday, Congress chief Rahul Gandhi had a detailed conversation with industrialist Rajiv Bajaj, wherein they discussed the current economic condition of the country and impact of coronavirus on the lives of the people. The prime points of discussion included India needed its own policy and shouldn't have aped West. Rajiv Bajaj said business can't progress in an atmosphere of fear. Massive injections of money is required to save the economy. Rahul Gandhi said ours was the only lockdown in the world where the disease is increasing after the lockdown is opened. The central government has backed off and has said that now we are going to be forced to leave it to the states. So the correct response is happening organically. On the issue of lockdown, Gandhi said the moment we apply a full lockdown, we are changing this from a non-fatal to a fatal disease in the minds of the people. Once we have done that, it should take a lot of time to revive.
Ex-finance minister and others. And I've been trying to figure this out myself. So a couple of days back, I sent a feeler to some of the government people. I said, I don't understand why you're not giving a stimulus. Because logically to me, it just makes absolute sense. And I said, look, forget the politics of it. Just give me the logic of it. Because I want to understand the logic. I don't understand the logic. And the response I got, it was a couple bullet points. Point number one, there is a huge opportunity for India with regards to China. Point number two, if we give a handout to our labor now, bigar jayenge, basically, they will get spoiled and they will not come back from their villages. Point number three, we might send the wrong message to the international community who will need to invest in us. And point number four, later we might consider giving money to these laborers and small and medium businesses. Image is based on strength. Strength can never be based on image. But here, you're defending the image. And you are destroying the strength. The strength, whoever is going to invest in India is going to invest not because of the image, they're going to invest because of what you are, what you have. And what you are and what you have is your economy. So the first logic has to be defend that economy. And if you defend that economy well, you will have an image and you will succeed in inviting whoever you want over here.
Speaking on economic condition of the state, Rajiv Bajaj said, lockdown has definitely decimated the economy. The wrong curve has been flattened. It is not the infection curve, it is the GDP curve, and we have ended up with the worst of both worlds.
I've lived in Pune, and I'm particularly sensitive to the fact that India is the capital of the world when it comes to fatalities from road accidents. Whatever be the causes, but that's the net result. बट मैंने आज तक ऐसा कभी नहीं देखा कि जब लोग 30-40-50% लोग बिना हेलमेट के राइडिंग करते हैं तो फिर पुलिस वाले क्या करते हैं 99.9% ऑफ द टाइम कुछ नहीं करते हैं ऑन द अदर हैंड किसी ने अगर मास्क नहीं पहना या somebody steps out for a morning or evening walk, you are caning them, you are making them do exercises in the middle of the road to humiliate them. आपने उनके हाथ में बोर्ड लगा दिया है कि मैं देशद्रोही हूं, मैं गधा हूं, etc. I mean, where is proportion in the way we are treating our own people? You talked of compassion. I'm giving you the example that I've seen with my own eyes over here. I've seen senior citizens being caned for simply stepping out to get some fresh air. We hear stories of people from Japan to the US getting $1,000 a person. Not as a stimulus, as support. So we are not even talking stimulus here. We are just talking support, whether it is for big business, small business, and for individuals. I am not aware of how authentic these numbers are, but I am told in many places in the world, 2/3 of what the government has handed out has gone to organizations and to people as direct benefits. Whereas in India, it's been only 10%. I mean, you would be better placed to comment on why this is so. Why have we not chosen to put more directly in the hands of?
On this, Gandhi questioned back why we didn't look internally for our own solution instead of looking to the west or to the east and come out with an Indian solution and natural impulse. He further added India has had a 2-month pause button and now is going back and reacting the way it should have reacted on day one. Rajiv Bajaj said in Japan, USA, people are getting $1,000 as support and not as stimulus. In many places in the world, 2/3 of what the government has handed out had gone to the organizations and people as direct benefits, whereas in India, it is not the same case. Bureau Report, Hallabol.
Journalist Anjan Dev allegedly attacked in broad daylight in front of Parul Prakashini bookstore near Jackson Gate of the capital city by Tripura State Youth President Shomir Bonik and group of miscreants of Yogi Sena. This inhuman brutal incident once again proved the lawlessness prevailing in the state under Biplab Dev government.
Journalist Anjan Dev, son of late Manik Chandra Dev, allegedly faced severe attack in the capital city of Agartala. Thursday at around 1 p.m. in the afternoon, Anjan Dev, a reporter by profession, went to collect news at Parul Prakashini bookstall near Jackson Gate at Agartala. When under the leadership of Tripura State Youth President Shomir Bonik, miscreants of Yogi Sena allegedly thwarted him to collect news and attacked upon Anjan Dev. Although Anjan Dev repeatedly told them that he is a journalist by profession, the miscreants did not stop. They allegedly attacked him using sharp tools and snatched away his camera. Centering the incident of brutal inhuman torture by miscreants of Yogi Sena, led by Tripura State Youth President Shomir Bonik, journalist Anjan Dev lodged an FIR at the West Agartala police station. On talking with the media, Anjan Dev said the miscreants possessed sharp cutting tools and beated him up severely in front of Parul Prakashini bookstall near Jackson Gate, Agartala. They tried to kill him when he ran away for rescue.
সামনে যাই নিউজ কভার করতে ওইখানে যোগী সেনা এবং সমীর নেতৃত্বে আমার উপরে কিছু দুষ্কৃতী হামলা করে এবং আমার ক্যামেরা ছিনতাই করে নেয় এবং আমার প্রচন্ড মারধর এবং ধারালো অস্ত্র দিয়ে মারা যেতে আমি ওইখান থেকে পালিয়ে আসি।
However, continuous attacks on journalists and reporters in the last 2 years of BJP rule in Tripura has triggered huge angst and resentment among the electronic and print media fraternity. Incidents of threat and brutal torture with journalists and media persons in open daylight has proved once again the lawlessness prevailing in the state under Biplab Dev government. Immediate arrest and strict punishment of the guilty is however what media fraternity demands at this hour. Bureau Report, Hallabol.
All India State Government Employees Federation staged a silent protest for 15 minutes along with 12-point demands.
All India State Government Employees Federation stated silent protest for 15 minutes in the heart of the city. Along with other 23 states of the country at Agartala too, the protest had been staged on Thursday. The members of All India State Government Employee Federation raised 12-point demands, mostly centering the current condition of people all over the country along with the state due to coronavirus. While addressing the media, member of All India State Government Employees Federation briefed few important demands among the total 12. They demanded efficient PPE kits for the frontline warriors who are risking their lives to save us from coronavirus, along with a minimum 50 lakh rupees policy. The BJP government, which came with the false promise of providing employment opportunities, have dissolved around 3,000 posts of teachers, should be revived. Also, 10,323 teachers should get their jobs. Where the unemployed youths of the state are suffering without work, they demanded the government should put an end to the thought of privatization.
যারা এই করোনা মোকাবেলা করার জন্য কাজ করছে এখন তাদের প্রত্যেকের জন্য ন্যূনতম 50 লক্ষ টাকা বীমার ব্যবস্থা রাখতে হবে। অর্থাৎ যে কেউ যে কোনো ধরনের কর্মচারী যদি করোনায় আক্রান্ত হয়ে তার মৃত্যু হয়, অন্তত তার পরিবার যাতে 50 লক্ষ টাকা মানে এককালীন বীমা হিসাবে পান, এই দাবিটা সর্বভারতীয় ক্ষেত্রে রাখা হয়েছে। আমরাও আজকে এই দাবিটা রাখছি সরকারের কাছে যে যারা জীবন বাজি রেখে কাজ করছেন তাদেরও পরিবার পরিজন রয়েছে, তাদের নিরাপত্তার বিষয়টা রয়েছে, তারা যাতে সেই কাজটা করতে পারেন এর জন্য প্রত্যেকের জন্য অন্তত 50 লক্ষ টাকার বীমার ব্যবস্থা রাখা দরকার।
Bureau Report, Hallabol.
State under lockdown, retailers and small street vendors are facing disruption in services. Impact of lockdown leads to no money in the hands of people, following which the business of mangoes is a total loss.
State under lockdown, retailers and small street vendors are facing disruption in services. Retailers including fruit sellers who run little street side shops are facing severe hurdles due to lockdown. They are unable to sustain the lockdown impact, and this is likely due to reduced delivery potential for food aggregators. The mango sellers are facing severe loss in the season of mango for the first time due to lockdown and its effects. On talking with the mango sellers, they said that there are no buyers like previous years. The business is at total loss. People do not have income and no money in hands leads to no buying of mangoes. Though the price of mango is reasonable, still the people are not buying it.
টাকা পয়সা নাই এবং লকডাউন আইতেছে তো না মানুষ টাকা নাই কি করব।
Another seller said, apart from previous years, this year is the worst business going on related to mango. He said, centering the present situation of the state, there is no scope of improvement of business this year.
অন্যান্য বছর তো এবার খুবই
দাম কিরকম?
দাম তো কমই 50 টাকা কেজি 40 টাকা কেজি।
এরকম হওয়ার কারণটা কি?
অসহায় মানুষের কাছে লকডাউন কাজকর্ম নাই, কোথার থেকে দেবে?
Bureau Report, Hallabol.
Well, that's all for more English Desk at this moment. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hallabol.